What's up, everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome back to MX Bikes, where today we are going to be playing and talking about this awesome fun track by KingMX818 called Wilderland MX, I think is what it's called. KMX Wilderland, at least, is what it's named on the MX Bikes mods page. So this is a free-to-play track, but as always with these types of tracks, be sure to, if you want to throw a few bucks the way of KingMX, certainly he would very much appreciate it. But yeah, this is, I think, the 5th or 6th release by KingMX. He's released quite a few of these type of tracks, which what I would just classify them as, like, they don't really feel like a super gnarly national style track. They're more just like kind of like fun local cross type of tracks, although this one is maybe a little bit longer, so you could say it's borderline a national track. But the environment, suggests like a little bit more of like a fantasy track, maybe like almost kind of a mammoth type of track, I guess, with the rocks and the hills and stuff around it. But this is another very, very fun track, no question about it. Very good job of him on this track, so let's talk about it a little bit. First of which, starts off with kind of a unique start section, as you kind of saw me going through it. Like, it goes through a little bit of like these fence lines, and then before you know it, you are just onto the track, like weaving through the fences, and then bam, onto the track. From there, it's a lot of kind of like switchbacks, I guess I would say, for a little bit before you go out to these like really fast flowy back sections. Like the back section of the track has really wide open big jumps on it, and I would say like the first half-ish of the track is more like I said, just kind of back and forth. Like you bounce from one corner to another, you don't really gain a whole lot of speed. And then the back straightaway, like this one right here, for example, as well, just a lot of speed being carried from corner to corner, as I'm going to come up a little bit short on that. And then even the turns are a little bit more of like sweepers. Like I can stay in third gear all the way through that corner, pop out of this one, bigger jumps right here. But you'll see what I mean when we get back kind of by the start. Like it's very, I don't know, just kind of put together, like really tight and twisty. So it's a good mix because it has some slow speed, some high speed, and then I like all these like fast jumpy sections back here. Now I'm on a 250F. I think if you're on a 450, a lot of these jumps would be easier, but it's kind of a fun challenge on a 250 as well, because like you're really having to put a lot of effort and carry a lot of speed into some of these corners to make it all work. So overall, I think it's a good combo of high speed, low speed, and then like kind of medium jumps. Like nothing is really crazy difficult or ridiculous. Like right here is even like a little rhythm section, and if you can get to this inside, you can kind of jump in and out of the corner. Here's a finish line jump, which is just a big tabletop. Get over that cleanly. And then, yeah, for the most part, it's just like kind of being able to carry your speed from corner to corner is really what makes this track fun. Like you can just rail these outside corners, and here's a big tabletop here. So here's the start I was talking about as well. You're going to like jump over some fenced areas onto the first turn complex. Like that's a little bit unique. Honestly, this track feels a little bit like a track from MTX Moto Tracks, I think called Woodbridge, if I remember right. A little bit like that kind of a feeling as well. So yeah, overall, just, it ties together quite well. This little beginning part, like I said, very, turn, jump, turn, jump. This section's a little bit more high speed back here just because you got to launch out into this little section right here. I'm going to try to change up my lines as well. So we'll go inside here. I like this. This is like a dragon's back, but kind of not really. Like it's very forgiving. Go outside here. Underneath this little rock formation, which again, like the concept of like a fantasy track, I like that he, switched it up a little bit, and some of the sections have those little rock bridges. Like that's not something that moto tracks hardly ever have, because it's too dangerous to have rocks that close to the track, but also usually don't have sections that would even be possible like that, because motocross tracks are built so middle of nowhere usually, so you don't have a bunch of like big rocky mountains right next to it usually. But anyway, like a lot of the flow of this track, I like a lot of these sections in the back. On a 250, this track can be quite challenging because, like, so I'll try to get this section clean, but like this whole back straightaway, like getting these jumps clean is really difficult. Like fourth gear, trying to get all the way over this triple. I didn't really get the rollers that clean, but didn't get it. And then if I do the other option, which is step on, step off, and then triple into the corner, you saw that I came up short on that last time as well. So both are honestly kind of tough and not really easy to get either on a 250F, but that's, again, maybe like part of the fun challenge of it is that it's not just the same rhythm sections or same lines over and over again. You really have to kind of work for it on a 250F. But if you ride a 450 or a Stark or the RMzilla or something like that, I'm sure this track would be a lot simpler to just kind of nail all the jumps. I like right up here too, as we go under another big rock bridge. If you go to the inside in this corner and you kind of carry enough speed, you can jump over that inside ledge and then get down this hill and just kind of do the same rhythm section as before, but then you're carrying a little bit more speed through that inside corner. I think that's pretty unique right there. Jumping up into here. I think if you're on a 450, you could probably go 2-3 into that corner. Even a 250 rider probably could do it. I just can't. And he actually, on the page that this track was released on, said like the soil is a little bit soft, so I think it's almost designed to have a little bit more of like a drag to it, so that you have to be on the throttle quite a bit through all these sections, which again is another, I think, a strong concept about this track, because it doesn't ever feel like you're going too fast, and you really have to be like kind of on your toes with your speed through every corner and stuff like that, which is kind of fun. Try to switch it up and go to the outside here with double. This outside out here is way out there, so it doesn't really feel like it's even that good of a line to take. But I like that right here. You can cut this corner off a little bit, way out into these rollers, and just power through. Double to this outside. You can stay in third gear, just on the gas all the way through the outside, and Dragon's back up to the top. Just like great flow, honestly. Like even his most recent track before this, which I think was called Countryside MX, that one had ridiculously good flow as well. He always kind of nails the mark, in my opinion, with the flow and the feeling on these tracks. And yeah, really good track builder, no question about it. I don't think I've gone inside here yet, so we'll dip our toes to that inside line there. Cut back over here. Try to hold third gear, didn't really want to. Doubling up the hill. Nice big whip over that. That inside line right there, I just don't really feel like it's even worth it. I want to see if I can jump all the way out to the rollers here. I think that's maybe going to be the difference maker for doing some of these bigger jumps, if I can get all the way to that roller section. Oh my gosh, like I want to get that triple so bad. I'm going to try to get that triple, and then maybe the opposite line. I'm going to do 2 more laps on this track and just check it out real quick. But yeah, I would definitely rate this one very highly, which is why I decided to check it out. Would recommend you guys check it out as well. Got a little lens banners all strewn across the track. Very nicely done, put together. And it is another one of those tracks where like you just get lost doing motos. Like I think I was playing this track the other night, just chatting with people, not even really thinking about it. And before I knew it, like I had almost an hour into just putting laps on this track. Can't remember. Maybe this is one of the ones that I ran the bike out of the gas, which is what you can do in MX bikes. You can run the bike completely out of fuel. I remember if it was this one. I think it was, maybe. Either way, just like so much fun, man. So much flow. It's so easy to connect all the lines together. Yeah, you could almost get that triple to the outside right there, but not quite good enough. Bringing the neck of this Gas 250 completely out. Little look over, why not? I feel like I'm getting quite decent at this game now. Took me a little bit to kind of figure it all out, but I don't know. You guys can let me know. I'm obviously not the fast guys, but not bad, right? Kind of play these tracks quite well. I haven't really done a whole lot on the national tracks or supercross tracks though, which is definitely my kryptonite. That's where the bread is made in this game, man. That's where all those guys are good. But I like checking out these more fun, kind of off the wall tracks for sure. Just couldn't quite lay into that rut very cleanly, but it's all right. We'll use the Dragon's back all the way up to the top and then speed through that corner. Never even let off right there. Third gear all the way through that corner. Held well. This Gas likes to put the goods to work for me. Scrub action through there. Scrub up to this. Oh, yard sale. This Gas, by the way, I forget who made it, and I apologize that I am forgetting your name, but I will try to remember to include a link to it in the description. Just a nice little skin. Been trying to ride some different bikes, because the SYS bikes, all we have are a Honda, KTM, and Yamaha. And I wanted to experiment with the Gas a little bit. Want to start riding some Huskies. Obviously, rode a Suzuki a little bit in some more recent videos, like that Julian Lieber video, but that was using a Clement DeSalle skin. So highlight some more creators that way by playing some of these other bikes that they make, which are a lot of fun. I'm not going to be able to get this, so we'll scrub. All right, I think I landed that clean enough that I can go to the inside right here. We're going to jump up here, shift down to third, Jump off of that. I didn't get it clean. Yeah, it's so hard to get all the way over that. All right. I'm just going to loop back right now and try to get that other big line of tripling all the way over. I'll need to keep playing this whole track, so we'll go back over here. Just scooting by over there. And we will join up with the track right here. All right. So let's see if I can rip this outside. There we go. Jump all the way out to there. Double. Fourth gear pinned. Come on, get it. Nice. Okay, there we go. We got over that big jump. You step up to there and jump into the corner. All right, so we got that. Let's try to go back and do the other option, inside line. I think I can get it. I just need to shift down from fourth earlier, I think, and maybe land those two first jumps a little bit smoother. Go flying through the rocks here. Definitely fun to carry speed around this outside right here and launch all the way out over the rollers. Yacht. Landing right there is crispy as all can be. All right, not going to get a very good run onto this table. Gonna still get the step off. A little bit short. We still kind of got the trip all the way to the corner. A little bit short right there. That whole section on a 250F to me is just about being good at scrubbing, which I'm not really that good at scrubbing yet. Like, not terrible, but something I definitely need to get better at in this game. Ooh, like, that's not a good scrub. Oh, we Hayden Deeganed ourselves. And somehow did not survive. All right, so that's going to do it here. Take a look at the Wilderland in MX Bikes by KMX. Download this track in the description below if you guys want to try it for yourself. Highly recommended for sure. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. So long for now.